Hi, I'm Michael from Kitchensider. Welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to look at some of the most popular kitchen designs worldwide. These are all taken from a Houzz UK article, which I'll link to below, where they added up the most saved kitchen photos from their users over the last year to highlight the most popular kitchens per country. I thought it'd be fun to take a look at the trends and styles coming out of each country and see what we all think. Kicking things off with Australia. So this kitchen is by First Avenue Homes, and they say it's a study in contrasts that integrates key materials and decorating in a timeless and classic way. They also say they've been seeing an increase in dark palettes used across kitchens in Australia. So I really like this kitchen. It has lots of little touches that are really popular right now. You've got those slatted or fluted cabinetry on the island and the cooker surround. That's a 4-meter long island using grey marble. It's more of a continent than an island. That seems to be another trending phrase at the minute when we're describing big islands, and big islands are a bit of a thing at the moment. I mean, I think it looks great. I really love that marble. All very dramatic, contrasting against the dark cabinets, and then using it as a full height splashback and the floating shelves. That marble really is a feature. I suppose it's a little bit Japandi-esque with the contrasting colour and using a lot of natural marble, natural materials. There's things we see with Japandi, but then there's some definite Art Deco vibes in there as well. With the curves on the island, those brassy gold round handles on the tool cabinets, and very much so with the drinks or kind of bar section. I think it's a really cool blend of styles. There's a nice use of balance and symmetry, which I love. The sink dead center of the island and that hob dead center at the back. That's a dual fuel hob, by the way, if you were wondering. So it looks like a 4-zone, probably induction with a gas wok burner, all in the one appliance. So great if you want the best of both worlds when it comes to cooking. I'm seeing a lot of this sort of style kitchen coming out of Australia at the moment from the various kitchen companies and designers that I follow online. They're quite striking and quite bold designs. Personally, I really like this one. Next up, we're moving over to France. This is a kitchen renovation of a flat in Paris by interior architect company Inhale. And they say this kitchen illustrates a new approach to laying out a kitchen that's popular in France right now, which is relocating a kitchen to the hallway. So by knocking down the walls and rejigging the layout, creating a galley kitchen in the hallway, it can open up some space in the rest of the flat, which I think is pretty interesting. It's a very soft look, soft colours with those pink glazed square tiles. It's a fresh and clean looking kitchen. I think there's a definite trend to using natural wood cabinets at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of this as well. Either all wood or two-tone with wood. Both very popular. Leaning towards that minimalist vibe, I'd say, or sort of a warm minimalist. That seems to be a thing at the moment. Very open, no wall cabinets, just that little open shelf. So by doing that, that creates a sense of more space, especially in this narrow kitchen. That's a whole nother trend as well, the no wall cabinet look. But I think it works really well here, in part because you've got this big bank of tool cabinets and storage on the other side, with a built-in oven and I assume integrated fridge freezer. So everything's hidden away, helping to give that impression of more space. A really nice, simple, single wall sort of slash galley kitchen. Wouldn't it be nice to have an apartment like this in Paris? Next up, we're going to Japan. This kitchen is by R Studio, and they're saying that the pairing of black and grey is very popular in Japan at the moment. They say a matte finish helps to keep the kitchen diner from feeling too cold, with the introduction of that soft cream breakfast bar adding a touch of warmth and softness into the room. So yeah, I'd agree with that. It's a very cool looking kitchen. Those blacks and greys really contrasting against that light wood finish on the dining table and sort of breakfast bar area. Using contrast and using those dark bold colours is something that Japanese style is known for. Very modern looking with the handleless matte cabinets. Keeps things simple. Maybe a little bit of a sort of nod towards minimalism there. What strikes me most, I think, with this kitchen is the whole multifunctional aspect of the space. You've got the kitchen, a slightly formal sort of dining table area, and then a less formal, if you like, breakfast bar area along the back of the peninsula, and then what looks like a sort of desk or office area at the back of the room. So quite a lot going on here. And I was actually surprised at how big the room looked. I know space is a real premium for a lot of homes in Japan. I think it's a very cool, modern, multifunctional little kitchen. Next up is the UK. This kitchen project is by Sheer Kitchens, and they say in the UK we've been seeing a rising interest in natural colour palettes and biophilic design. So I think there's quite a lot to unpack with this one. I think this kitchen is hitting a lot of the trends that I'm seeing here in the UK right now. Obviously this biophilic design concept. We've got green in the kitchen, which is still very popular right now. It's what here in the UK I'd call an in-frame kitchen, with that framework around the door, but it sits flush with the door. But it uses a mix of this in-frame shaker and slab doors, which gives it that little bit more of a kind of contemporary classic look. Again, we've got some open shelves rather than wall cabinets to help keep things looking lighter, especially as they're in that back corner. Sort of brassy bronze hardware and a boiling water tap, again very popular right now, as are those square wall tiles for the backsplash. Seeing square tiles crop up a lot more recently. Lots of countertop cabinets. I'm going to guess they are larders or pantries on either side of the ovens, and that oven combination, it's a combi at the top and then a single oven, and then that's a deep warming drawer. Again, that's a really popular setup at the moment, here in the UK at least, whether it's all in the one or side by side. And I assume it's an integrated fridge and freezer immediately either side of those ovens. So it's really that integrated and built-in appliance look. Then we have this drinks area with the glass fronted cabinets and wine cooler. Again, really popular right now to have a sort of like the separate drinks or coffee or breakfast section cabinet to the design. And interestingly, next to that we've got this desk area tucked in amongst everything, so that multi-purpose space again. Lots going on in this kitchen, despite it essentially being a simple L shape and island layout, and it's hitting a lot of the popular trends at the moment that I'm seeing here in the UK. So I'm really not surprised that this was one of the most popular and most saved kitchen designs. And last but not least, the USA. So this kitchen is by designer Ariel Bleich, and they say it mixes colours and textures to create a style and look that seems collected over time. So again, we're going two-tone here with that sort of off-white and lovely shade of blue on those tool cabinets, as well as using lots of wooden elements around the kitchen to help bring in more texture. It's a simple shaker style cabinet, not in frame, just a simple lay-on door, so a pretty timeless look really. Some nice glass fronted wall cabinets going all the way up to the ceiling, but being glass and that light colour cabinet, it doesn't really make the room feel heavy or claustrophobic at all. In fact, it almost sort of lifts the ceiling even more. Looks like a little utility room, or if you're fancy and from England, a butler's pantry just off the back of the kitchen there. They're always super handy if you've got the space to do that, get some things out of the kitchen, more storage and just an area to hide any mess from your guests. And again, slightly multifunctional here with that built-in seating area by the window. It's a neat use of that space. It's really not a million miles off what I'm seeing in the UK as well. This type of kitchen, this two-tone shaker style, it's fresh and light, uses natural materials, and it's quite a timeless look really. So which country was your favourite? Let me know and leave a comment below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.